A time to every purpose. Alright. Though recent events weigh heavily in our minds, we must need to set aside for now. We are come to a defining moment in Viorza's history. The grand commemoration of joint defense of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in common cause. These may mark the true rebirth of Viorza's alliance. Failing that, it should at the very least serve to bring our nations close together. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Ravannans and Ascians both, against desperate odds, who have fought and won. But the Primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. And our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were brought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies broke in the steps of fate. And before our eyes, in this very room, our dear friend Moimbrida. This is the victory you have wrought, and it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all of our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front, that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. It seems I have no choice but take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Yuda, that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataro and Lam in a note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Ryle. Of the big sorry, you say? Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. You don't look at best pleased, lad. You don't look best pleased, lad. Something in your mind? Bro, we found it. We found the kid. By the navigator, we were dead. God damn it. They must know they've been rumbled. I mean, sorted. This past time I had to talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around, on the quiet, sure enough I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers courtesy of the Dodo Consortium. A deft name for a business if I ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling of something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again, and found another half dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. They didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us for the amateurs we are. He showed us up for the amateurs we are, sort of calling his business the Bloody Bribery Consortium. I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules or financial contributions. The gods only know how many men of the first and the third were taking Telegi's coin, but now we know some of them are. I'll wager me right eye they're ones that did it for Wilred. The earnest young fool had taken asking the wrong kind of questions, bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't. God damn it. I still don't see what Telegi hopes to accomplish. He hid his schemes with all the care of drunk pissing into the wind. No, he's clever than this. So we need to be clever too. That's the only way we will ever repay this debt of blood. We will purge every one of them traitors bastards from our ranks. On that you have me word. Bro, Ryo, and Bruce, you mind yourself when you die. You're heading into a storm. I can smell it. They kinda do sweep a man overboard and drag him under for he knows it. Bro, you are... you are the one that is putting yourself in the most risk here, bro. You know more stuff than I do about this shit now. You take care, okay? So the ledge was putting coin to our pockets through the name of other companies, I guess. To... it's a little bit confusing. I'm a little bit too dumb for that kind of shit. We have been waiting for you, Rusei. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might have made our introductions together, but Mistress Momori sent word that you were needed at the quicksand. What? Okay.